Closest airport, Munich. Rented a car on rentalcarsdiscount.net for €72 for 5 days. We drove to Camping Brunnen near the Neuschwanstein Castle for a total of 1 hour and 46 minutes. Today we are in Neuschwanstein. That's the place where we're going. It's a really, really nice and beautiful castle. They say that it inspired Walt Disney's castle. The weather is amazing. Be sure to put a lot of sunblock because I think we're gonna get burnt. 1, 2, and 3. You can buy the combined ticket. It's for €25, or you can go to the Neuschwanstein and that's like €13. It's better if you book ahead of time so you have the reserved line on this side. But we can start walking all the way up. You see all the people are going this way. We'll be going to the Marienbrücke. This is what happens when you go on holiday in Germany in the summer. Yes, summer. This is the view. Just as soon as you cross the bridge to your left, you'll have this path. And I know it's a bit kind of risky and scary, but wait for it. It's wet, so it doesn't make it very easy. The King of the North! Huh?
The best view we had.
Oh my god, I'm so afraid now.
Nope.
And you can do this completely for free. The only thing you're gonna be paying is the entrance to that castle. Like we were there where those guys are. You can keep on going if you like. If you lower your focal aperture with your camera and you focus on these branches right here, you can have a beautiful bouquet with this castle. Whoa! Whoa! I recommend good shoes, especially when it rains. We're gonna go back down now. And at 3:05, our entrance with audio guides will commence. It was €13 and it was very, very short. I was kind of disappointed, but the inside of the castle feels so cozy and beautiful. The only downside is that I couldn't take any pictures. The Marienbrücke over there. And we went all the way up there. Camping Brunnen's prices vary from the season, what tent you have, where you want to pitch it, and the extras. We spent €28 per night. To the right, the Neuschwanstein Castle and the Marienbrücke we saw before. Everything is way better by bike, enjoying the nature, also avoiding parking fees. We didn't expect it to be this cold. This is the only jacket I have, and look how thin it is. Quite recommendable, even though it is cold, to do camping. You have a lake, and this sound, can you hear it? These are cows, and this is the view. So that's the castle we were at today. You can see the Alps in distance, as this is the beginning to the Alps. Then you have Austria that way. There's one lake here, one lake behind that little cliff, and then one lake on the other side of the castle. People coming fishing here get drunk, they go sightseeing, spend their days off here. You can bring mattresses, sleeping bags, and you can make it very comfy and nice with chairs and barbecue. We went for a morning spa in the Königlich Kristalltherm. Later on, went for mini golf. It's 5 minutes walking distance. We just came back from a beautiful day at a thermal bath. It's like a spa. We paid €50. Now we're gonna go to play mini golf. We've paid €11 for the both of us. Quite cheap, I have to say, because you can play unlimitedly. There's no time limit. Ready?
Yeah.
I got really stinky farts today. Scenic ride from Camping Brunnen to the Linderhof Palace. It's 59 kilometers, 53 minutes ride. We stopped and took several pictures. We have arrived with our Ferrari 488. Was a pleasant drive. Took us around 45 minutes. A couple of hotels around, so if you want to overnight, you can do that. A couple of souvenir shops. This was built in 1905. 8 years, 50 is for the entrance. We're here, and we have to go this way. We have the beer garden for beers. There's the ticket office, the Moroccan house, the Linderhof Palace, the music pavilion at the top, the main fountain and its garden, the Venus Temple at the bottom, and lastly, the Moorish kiosk. All the details, the wood carvings, gold plating. The only thing is that the tour goes really quick. It'll happen that you might want to stop and check a portrait, check a painting or something. We won't be allowed to stop. We're gonna go up there to that kind of dome over there, and there's these two lines of vineyards that lead to two statues. Someone's having a good time. I don't know. When you come here, you'll be visiting around for about 2 hours. Even more, depending on how many places you visit, because it's a really big complex. There are a lot of mirrors inside the building, so the building looks really, really big and impressive. But from the outside, we have to admit, it looks quite small. So I think the mirrors did a really good job in making you have the impression and the feeling of it being bigger. Ludwig II and his brother were a bit crazy. They were certified insane. Both of them had to go to a medical institution. They really loved exotic things, such as you can see, the kind of style that's used here is something not very common in Germany. The reason why he built this was because he wasn't confident enough to travel around the world. So he has this, he has vases from China, vases from France, glass from Bohemia, several things around the world, but he never traveled to grab them himself. He sent people to pick it up for him. It's quite unusual to see such a unique palace that you would expect to see it in the Middle East or Northern Africa. This is in the Alps, near Austrian border. So we paid total of 17 for 2 people. The payment is only for the guided tour. After all this walking and sightseeing, there's nothing better than a Radler and a Hell's beer. Na zdraví. A la salute. Prost in German means cheers. Radler is like beer with kind of a lemonade taste. A lot of people drink it during the summer. It's refreshing and not as alcoholic as a beer. Competition of ballet. Her versus him. 3, 2, 1. And the voting system starts right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 ballet dancers in competition. The Victuals Market is only 350 meters away from the Marienplatz. This is the Victualian Market. It's one of the most ancient markets in Munich. It's really close to Marienplatz. You can come here in the morning and they have vegetable market. As you can see, fresh stuff. The beer I'm getting is this one right here, Flasche Weissbier. Weissbier means white beer. Half a liter, €3.90. That's a great price. It's local beer for sure. This is the one. 3.90. So good. 5.1% alcohol. When King Gustavus of Sweden invaded Bavaria in 1632, he agreed to leave the city in peace in exchange of some hostages and 600,000 barrels of Hofbrauhaus beer. Hey man, so you wanted to have another beer, you said? So what place do you recommend?
This place next to this one. It's called
I think that's expensive. Let's go to Neuschwanstein. Orlando Strasse, my name. Getting to the Hofbrauhaus is easy, 400 meters and 5 minutes from the Marienplatz. Munich's famous Hofbrauhaus was founded in 1589 by the Duke of Bavaria, Wilhelm V. The current beers produced include a Weissbier, a Helles, Maibock, Dunkel, and Oktoberfest lagers. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time. Bye!